feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up.
Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, there's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Cincinnati Bengals. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. First down. Swift. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9. Lock. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff here to his running back. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Why I get so many fucking face masks?
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Your music.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
I started passing friendship, bro.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
First carry for James Conner. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Joe Mixon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
And we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And sucking on lollipop, Brady Pop.
They'll run on first down. Connor. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. James Conner, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This fielded at the 2.
Come on, man, let's go. At their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Set, ready, 50, plant. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Hey, Alpha. Shoot.
On 3rd down, Lock. He can run for it, and he will.
Lock on the keeper. A gain of 9 on the play, but it brings up 4th down. That's the
These two teams all tied after one.
7-7.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and run with Belage.
Oh, look at that
he's
trash.
got the first before he's brought down
Look at that
the
trash.
39-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
First down.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Let him know. Hey, Haywood.
Throwing on 1st down is Lock. And he fires one that's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the interception, here's Jackson. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now it's Conner, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. James Conner with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
At the 27-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Lock to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, not up
Man on the outside. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Out, out, out.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh,
an
good fucking
absolutely
move.
filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he just falls short
Good
down at the
fucking-
1-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 60 yards for him on the ground. They come up in an offset eye. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. 18 Gator. 2. He's coming. Double up. 5.
On 2nd down now. Swift. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Match box light. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Check safety. General West. 36. Tighten up. Tighten up. Back. Hey, lock it. Undercrush. Good. Ready?
On 3rd down.
Fucking
Swift.
no, I know he's sick. I know he's sick.
He's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll set him back.
I
with a
pushed that
loss of
nigga
3
back.
on the
That
play.
nigga had almost
And
a
that will bring
5-yard
up an
line.
interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Nah. I know he's sick.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they...
Now a hit and a
Wow,
loose
look at
ball.
this.
And a huge return.
And he
as
don't
they
even
take this
fucking
one
touch
all
me
the way
and
down
fucking
inside
made
the
me fumble.
30-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was
Man,
nearly disaster.
I did not look at.
And
Oh,
the
yeah.
way that you coach these things...
Barely. He
you
barely
wanna
even
make
touched
sure
me.
you
That's what I'm
have
saying.
eyes
Look.
towards the return guy.
Nigga.
Because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do
It's
that.
all
They
good,
have at
though.
least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Hey, team 6. This is me. Now.
Block now on 1st down.
Wow, that's an
His throw
interception.
is incomplete.
Look at
So
this
he's
nigga.
3 for 7
Cheese
throwing the
ass.
football
Nigga gonna do
right
a
now.
wheel
Not
route,
awful
push that
start,
nigga
but
to the
also not the
sideline.
sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that, but if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Come on.
Here's
set.
2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Rush in. Pilot, 64. Weak.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lock eluding the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 5.
Look at this shit
That
here.
leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
132.5.
They run. Robinson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Go, go, go. 25. Check 20.
Nope.
4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Go now. 50. Plant. 50. Let's go, dude.
On third down. Swift. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.
Again, I
No
stopped
gain
this
on the
nigga on the
play.
goal
And what
line,
to do
son.
now on
I
fourth and
stopped that
goal.
bitch. I know he's
Now
sick.
whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle.
Hey.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point
He's talking
game.
to you, Mert.
As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman.
Nigga really
at our
gave
EA
this
Sports
nigga this
halftime
fucking
report.
man.
Coach, the Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They
I'm
have
with
the
it.
lead. Now they'll be looking to
5-1.
extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters.
How?
as I also
I'm
like to
winning
call
right
them.
now.
You've done things in a certain way in the first
Yeah,
half.
because that fucking
and they've had the
dumbass
ability
fucking
to see
strip
what you've
fumble.
done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Jackson.
Oh, my
Thomas,
God.
but that's
Okay, yeah,
intercepted.
you're right.
Picked up
I'm
by
losing
Jamal
now.
Agnew. And he will
Dog, that's
score.
crazy.
Touchdown, Miami.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Shit. Watch. Go. Check 20.
And he is
Bro,
not
you have
gonna make it to the
stupid
goal
ass. Now he
line.
just
So
got
the
his quarterback
defense
hurt.
holds,
Big dumb
and this
ass.
remains a 5-point game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
He keep trying to run with his fucking quarterback.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end
Drew
zone
Lock?
for a touchback.
That bitch got a high ankle sprain, so that bitch out for a while.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there.
Oh, shit, that bitch sacked me.
And he
Fuck.
goes down.
I didn't even see that nigga, son.
In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Merk one did.
That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
No, why would you try to catch that bitch underhand? Come on. That trash-ass fucking pass that nigga just
for 26 and a first down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the left side. Swift, and he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Check. Break down. Switch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up. And
Let's
this is
go!
But when it all comes together and you get the field goal block that's been designed, that's been drawn up, everyone has to feel good about on that side of the ball. How about that one there? To the left side, knew what they had. That's where they wanted to be, and they got their designated guy turned free.
So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the
Nick Chubb out for the year. He ain't got no damn Nick Chubb.
17 and a Cincinnati 1st down.
Nah, he done for the year. That nigga out for
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Yeah. Who you talking about? My game, Merk?
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he'll get about 5 here. He'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
It showed him, but he's not playing.
As the clock ticks inside of 2
Nick
minutes
Chubb
to
is
go
done for the
now
year.
in the third.
That nigga,
After the pickup of 5, here's
that nigga out for
5.
like 24 weeks.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Nah, you can't like this shit. They don't allow you to fucking
That appeared to be.
Nah, you can't reset him.
See ball, get ball.
Yup, he hurt. Yup.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
Oh,
losing
he
yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
He's so lucky.
He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
This fielded at the 2.
Oh, shit. Let me get a fucking strip fumble. All this goddamn juking and jiving this nigga doing.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So you
I knew that's what it was. I was trying to get over
there and
that.
get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down, Dolphins.
They'll look to throw here. Buying time to his left. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now,
or
very
lights
quickly,
out.
or exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
2nd and 13. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 9, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Check, 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 check. Check it out.
Again, it's Mixon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Hell yeah. That bitch did engage. They on my phone. Yeah.
Here we go.
From the gun, Jackson. And he'll find Hall. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Play action. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Damn, this nigga overthrew this nigga by a million yards.
On first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Who? What are you talking about?
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Oh, I stole the play from you? I sure the fuck did, bitch.
Mixon with it. And an alley to run. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Looking deep downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it. And the return will stop right around the 25. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
This is Mixon. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yes, engage it again.
Gotta figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Yep, he make that block. That's touchdown.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Connor.
Engage it again.
Be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a fourth down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there.
Oh, he got that bitch off.
Let's just go ahead and be loose with the
I don't understand that. I know that quarterback trash. That nigga threw a perfect pass with all that pressure on his bitch ass.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. This quarterback now 4 of 6 since taking over, and he's got a first down. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He was trying to go back to Moore there, but it's going to be second down. He's back to throw.
Yep.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks.
Thought I was going to keep running with that nigga? Fuck, no. I'm just sitting right there in front of your bitch ass.
3rd and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. He'll look to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this
Look
is going
at
to be
this
caught.
nigga looked at him.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Stop your body. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
They'll look to throw.
Thank you.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Thank you, buddy.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the two-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
The drive will commence with
wow, look at that.
This defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout.
This nigga really did engage 8 again.
40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Going deep downfield for Ross.
Thank you. Pass interference. That's game.
Incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
And he did. Well, I don't know. It might not have been a gauge 8 because it was a penalty, so they don't show the fucking play.
Check 50. Check 50.
Here's Jackson.
Oh, that bitch caught that. Wow, look at that.
It's intercepted. Picked
Man,
up by
God damn.
He couldn't get the hook up there.
That
time
bitch
with
caught
Thomas.
that shit.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, he caught that?
Oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
Wow.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts.
19-27.
As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Huh? Oh.
From up near the 40
that's what it
now
looked like.
after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And that would cover
Stupid
beautifully.
nigga.
Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Nigga got fucking 20 seconds left. Nigga try to hit me with a fucking read option. Not a read option, but a fucking